gotta tell me when.
Oh,
It's been a while. Thanks for watching, everybody. We got a special episode today.
Very special. Okay, on 3, we're gonna clap as fast as we can. 1,
No, we're
2,
not
3.
doing that.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
This is I'm X the Skater. I'm here with Kev 152335, Viper Lover 94 down there at the end, and
What's up?
you bounced between Mr. 1111 and Jeremy the Snail, right?
Quite a bit.
So,
Dual aliases.
so we knew him as both of those. And Dave's not here because he was not a Habbo guy like us.
Yeah, not allowed on today's
right?
podcast. Not
And
allowed.
we've, 2006 is when we first found this damn website. And if you're not familiar with Habbo, you will be by the end of this for sure.
We're fucking old
And,
Zoomers. We're 28. Yeah, when you get to 28, you're basically done. So Zoomers, if you start approaching that age, go
Yeah, if
ahead.
your age starts with 3 or higher, you might as well
yeah,
be dead.
yeah, pretty much.
But,
No Zoomers don't. You have so much to Zoom for. Keep zooming.
but yeah, our junior high years were basically synonymous with this website. I mean, God, we were talking about how much money we spent before we started recording here, and you don't think you spent much at all, right?
$0.
Okay.
No, I
Different
entirely-
circumstance for some of us over
I worked my way
here.
from the ground. I didn't have to. I just had one fucking couch and that's it.
Bryceston was over there mowing lawns for that.
Yeah.
My
with the
parents'
fucking-
lawn. I was like, don't give me a $20 bill. Let me get some Habbo coins, please.
They used to have the CVS and the Target gift cards. And one time I stole one of the cards from Target. And obviously you need to like get them scanned at the counter. But I was like, dude, I got 25 fucking bucks when I get home. I was so excited. Did not work at all. But yeah, we were on there a lot. We were on there from like 2006 to 2008. And then, yeah, once we hit high school, I guess we kind of were like, oh, well, we
We're like,
probably
what are we
get our
playing
asses
and what am I
beat if we're
spending
on
money
here.
on right now?
Fuckers.
I feel no shame.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was some of the golden years for sure. And like as we listen to this music and shit, we're all like, oh fuck, I remember that. Like it's all deep rooted in our brains for sure.
It's its own culture.
It really is.
And you like just have to pick up the nuance. You got to know what it is.
Yeah,
Right. All the different rooms
Bobo.
to and from. Like.
dude, and they got rid of the Baba eventually. That was just
they
a
really?
generic
Worst
swear word.
mistake they could have made. One of them.
'Cause it
You
was
can't
fun.
replace Baba. You can't.
Yeah, because that's how
Bobo.
that's how they out swear words.
Any swear word would be like Baba-ing, like I'm Baba-ing you.
Yo, eat Baba, bro. Eat Baba, buddy. Also, we need to address an elephant in the room. You notice these 3 fellows over here are all like the same height? Bryceston thought he was too tall. Bryceston got height reduction surgery.
They shrunk
so
them knees.
please, I'm very, very freaking sensitive about bringing it up.
Like
Do
Cotton
not
Hill
bring up the fact that I'm
Donated.
shorter.
from King of the Hill, Cotton Hill,
I'm
where
cotton.
they just attached his feet to his knees.
Every limb
They actually,
surgery requires it done.
it's true. I donated my height to
Some use
I
5'2".
can't. It's a HIPAA
Somebody in need-
violation towards
somebody in
myself.
need.
I can't tell you guys where.
So we got Habbo pulled up right here. It is a lot different than what it used to
This
be.
It's very different.
Not clean.
It is a lot cleaner.
Oh yeah.
And we can get the Viper Lover 94 in here
Yo, that's me, guys.
and check out the
Yo, what's
skate
up?
club,
Need 3 hotels.
which God does it load a lot
All right,
quicker.
guys.
Wow.
You want to see a true OG? This is my fucking room. I spent money on this in fucking 15 years ago.
That looks like it costs a lot of.
And what's crazy is unless Bryceston logs in, this spaceship door will never shut, and no one will ever be able to get into this room
Also,
physically.
you guys see my dog, Ripper? Go ahead and double-click Ripper. Let's see. Oh, Ripper and Destroyer, the cat. Let's see Ripper's age.
He is
5,852 days old.
Wow.
Holy
He's
shit.
been scratched 83 times. Let's give
Oh,
him.
you're doing the math too.
Scratch.
We'll give him the 2
Oh,
scratches.
now he's been scratched.
He's on
0
cloud
times.
9.
I fucking
He's never been
scratched the
scratched
shit out of that
before.
dog.
No, he's
all
never
the
been
time.
scratched. This dog's never been loved in
It is
5,800
happiness.
No,
It's
no.
so
And some of the
good.
great
I'm just kidding.
coding.
He had a lot of
16 years.
16
yeah.
years.
That dog is
Yeah.
fucking 16 years old.
2006, 2007. That makes sense.
This is a 16-year-old.
No way.
How much is
pet.
Destroyers? 4,491. Scratch.
We're
almost
scratch from those
dead.
two. That great coding just resets their fucking scratch.
Just-
I'm sure if
yeah.
I leave the room.
Well-
oh yeah,
Oh, there we go,
85.
85.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Well,
But
12
it's
years
more
old,
than
so
that. I had no life. I would go in there when you guys weren't on. And I
Wow.
would just go in my room and fucking scratch my dog.
Scratching it.
And then I got the
Three per
cat. And I
day.
would scratch the cat. That's why I don't believe these numbers that I'm seeing right now. Yeah, so a little bit of lore here.
Can't get in.
Everything you see, mostly everything, is what's called Habbo Club. And Habbo
Yes.
Club is when you have really big problems in your life and you pay for an online game that allows you to be
You got
better
extra
than other
dances.
people because you can get things that the normies can't get.
Remember that one dance?
Also your dances, yeah, you had these like one select little. You had like that's all you had. If you didn't have Habbo Club, you couldn't do the fucking. You
Couldn't wear the
you
beanie
couldn't
with
do
the pom
advanced
pom.
dances. Bryceston was a little loser and paid for this shit religiously month after month by mowing lawns. So, but some of the things in here are really fucking rare that you actually you have to like have really no life and have what is the Habbo Club? What is the website we would always go to?
So I don't know if this is the same one, but there's this one called Habbo X here.
oh, I remember that Habbo. Yeah,
And so yeah, this one has some of that shit in
oh,
it.
you already got it up. Yeah.
And you can like pull it up, like for example, like the dragon lamps.
So I had one of these dragons. I had.
Oh my god.
What is it playing?
It's
Dude, DJ
real
rusted.
DJ.
I
guess.
dude, that hasn't changed.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's props. Props to a company that will like allow themselves to play music they sure as fuck would get pinned for quick. if these record companies are like, so you're playing our fucking artists on your website, you're just
Yeah.
letting it, you're not paying for it.
Oh,
They
what the
just let it
hell?
ride.
That's,
That's
like whole
incredible.
accounts.
Wow.
So let's, for example, here we're just gonna see how much Habbo coins cost. Oh, there's also
so affordable.
now there's-
Holy shit! What the fuck? It was like $15 a
yeah,
month.
it
Yeah.
was a lot.
dude. Now there's this
This
builders
is
club.
anti-inflated.
$2 a month, baby.
Oh,
Well, you're
Habbo's
losing
where it's
player
at,
base. You
dude.
gotta get them in somehow. You know.
Habbo coin currency.
Yes, yeah. Everyone, take
So-
your stocks. Fuck them.
So now there's a thing called builders club where you can rent furniture. And as long as you have it, you can pick from this giant catalog basically and get like an X amount, you know?
so that's
You're like
Habbo socialism.
subscribing furniture.
Yeah.
This is
Damn.
Habbo communism. We don't like that here. I want to be able to be. I want to have shit that they can't have.
Yeah.
So that was very much Bryceston's little stupid ass mentality back in 2007.
This really does teach.
And Xavier and I would get on the phone. By the way, every fucking day after school, we'd be like one or two of us would initiate the call, and we would be on the fucking home line phone for like
There's no Discord yet.
yeah, Discord's not
There's
even
no-
a thing. You're using a home phone with a fucking network that you pay for. Like yeah,
Conference calling.
yeah, we were
This would be
doing
like
that
Four-way
for
call
like
on.
5 hours a night, and it was all spent on Habbo.
So the
But
thing
we
about
would
it,
frequent these websites, and I'd be like, "What's the rarest fucking thing we can possibly conjure up an idea to maybe get?"
Yeah.
It would just like you would just keep like trading furniture, like up and up, and like being like, "Hey, I've got these office exec pieces of furniture.
Yeah,
Do
some
you
of
want
the
to trade
furniture
for a
sucked,
telly?"
dude. Like, so it was just office chairs. What were you gonna say, Kevin?
I was
Yeah, sorry.
just no. I'm just on the opposite end of it. Like I didn't spend any money on it. I went on it just to talk on the phone with you guys while on it. Mostly because I couldn't know how to spell everything and type everything in time. But
Dude.
no, so that was like So I've seen the side of Habbo I had never saw already in 2 seconds.
Yeah, with this money.
Yeah, we went.
I'm not
we were
allowed in
busy-
rooms like that, man. I got kicked out of rooms like that.
We were interesting kids. We were very interesting kids.
That's how you learn how to internet skate. Like
Yeah,
RuneScape
yeah.
That
and
was-
Habbo
that
was like where you like online stream.
Because this was just so directly money to furniture rather than like in those other games. I feel like there was a little more nuance to it. This one was so literal. On just like
It's just
buy
on
the
display.
buy a chair. Now you display the chair. This guy's rich as shit because he has 100 chairs.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was
right.
just that was kind of it was that simple almost. But so like for example here it's like $6 for 55. So let's just say $5 for 50 credits roughly. And that one site we were just on here. So this pink one is 100,000 coins.
Holy
fucking insane,
fuck,
dude.
dude.
And when you click them, there's like at least on one of them I clicked, it was like yeah, it's got like oh yeah, look, number 3 was sold for 1260 gold bars, and each one of those is worth like 50. So like pink dragon lamp number 9.
Oh my
like there it's
God.
actually that documented because say
Holy
somebody
shit.
dies, never signs in again, account gets banned, their computer breaks, just that furniture's gone, right? And it just that and now it's that much more. It's like it was burned in a fire, like a one of a kind thing sort
Also,
of.
guys, I don't know if you see this though. If you want to scroll up a little bit, Xavier,
Yeah, what's up?
we've got Glass Animals by Heat Waves being DJ'd by DJ Rusted.
DJ
going on. This
Rusted.
fucking website is so like OP. They're like, we're gonna play any of this fucking music that we want.
Upcoming DJs.
we
Is someone getting
Dude, we
paid
have
to
upcoming-
do this, dude? Like, what the
Just
fuck?
people used to do
Does that go
jobs
down?
on
That's a
Habbo.
drop.
Yeah.
That's a drop menu. Go down. Yeah,
What?
click it. Oh no.
Oh,
okay,
it's
that's
already
the only one.
dropped.
Well, who's gonna
Damn.
come in the
Oh,
next slot?
fucking broken.
DJ
Well,
Rush,
what
get that
time is it?
one.
We got to figure it out.
3
It's every
p.m.
time.
So
DJ
3
Fun is
p.m.
me.
That's when
DJ
they
Fun
started.
is
Yeah,
my-
they started
And we
an hour
got
ago.
bingo.
I
Going
want to
on
see
it.
what the 2
There's
a.m.
bingo? What?
this Habbo club is
DJs.
like.
Bingo.
Yeah, see what the 2 a.m. like the night owl DJs.
Yeah,
the
doing.
real
what
sloppy
we
Habbo
got
club.
1 a.m. DJs going on.
But yeah, dude, like this shit is still very expensive. And when I was dicking around on here the other day, I found something that was like 500,000, and so that that's like a house. It's like a real home full of furniture
Yeah.
for this. So I mean, goddamn,
Can you imagine how like that's a lot of fucking money? What do you do if this is like a possession that you like trade like a fiat currency for, like the US dollar? And how do you go about taxes on that? That's a lot of fucking money.
It's a
Well,
loophole. That's the.
so people buy
That's what I'm
people's
wondering.
accounts
I'm
on
like, this is a
eBay and
little
shit,
suspicious going on
and you just
here.
get whatever eBay's fees would be. I'm
Oh,
assuming.
okay.
So they get your taxes off of just like eBay if you're doing it like that indirectly. And I guess you could just get on PayPal and like DM each other and but that's a little sketchy. There's no
Can you
middle.
imagine the IRS being like, so we noticed that there was a very large sum of money spent on what we can only assume is something on the internet that we can't see directly? What did you?
You use your home
Yeah.
phone to buy 50,000 of
Yeah,
something called Habbo coins. What was that?
Yeah,
Like-
you spent
Yeah,
real money
could
on
you
that.
do that? Could
Are
you
gonna-
call the hotline back then? Like the Habbo number?
yeah. So
You actually could. Yeah.
that was one of the scams.
I never did it, but I believe that was something that you could do.
That was
like-
what the burner.
yeah.
We'll talk about him here in a little bit. The burner would do that all the time. And
Oh,
just,
that's right.
and he would just call and do that. Now that was one of the scams actually, because you would go on a website and it would be like, the way it worked was you called the number, you typed in your specific Habbo's coin code. Like everyone had like a 7-digit code that was theirs.
Yeah.
You called the number, typed it in, it charged your service, and then gave you the coins to the account based off the number. So one of the scams was they would just give you the phone number and be like, this is the glitch code. Type this code in. And it was just somebody's account who was waiting to get all of these coins. But you as a dumbass 11-year-old wasn't like, how do they even know my account? It's just gonna magically put it in my fucking account somehow. So that was like one of the scams, and I remember like I almost did it because I was a fucking stupid ass kid. And then I realized as I was gonna call it, oh my god, like this is what's happening, and I actually like discovered the scam kind of. And we'll talk about the other scams
Can we also-
here in a little bit.
Can we take a
but-
look at that name, Throbbing Monster Fountain? I don't like that. I don't like that name.
Only 250
Bro.
coins, man. I'm buying it.
Oh, dude, 250 coins. I'll buy the Throbbing
Room is
Monster
filled with
Fountain.
throbbing monster.
I wonder if there's a room. Yeah, is there a room that there has to be? I feel like it's
Yeah.
just one of those things where it's like,
See, that's wild, dude. Upon release, this was $10 to pay Habbo. You paid Habbo $10 for this. That's so much money, and then you paid whoever $25 to $200 fucking dollars for it.
Yeah.
But
you literally could manipulate essentially what is a stock market.
yeah,
Like you
Oh,
were
yeah.
part, like you
Yeah.
were like almost.
this
I would have
one.
been complicit in being like, these are the numbers that I fucking 100% do not agree with how expensive they are, but I fucking want this shit, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go along with it.
dude. And,
I want these. I want this furniture.
and now that you see this, so I pulled up a room building competition.
holy fucking shit, that's crazy.
I know. Like, look at these. Can I zoom in on a little bit
What?
better? Oh, come on.
We might have to click out of the cookie.
Oh yeah, accept all. Come on. There we go.
Dude,
Yeah,
them
look at this.
cookies.
This is thousands of dollars. This
That's
is someone's
insane.
real ass. Oh, whoops!
Yeah.
Real ass money.
Can you imagine the power trip this person must have? Being
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is my fucking.
Well, they're
room.
kind of like
Yeah.
famous, right? When they have shit that's that crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like a weird pseudo fame, and especially
Oh
shit,
damn!
he
them-
needs his beauty sleep.
I need my beauty sleep.
Now,
I'm waiting for Viper Lover 94 to come back. He said he'd be on after cross country practice. He never came back.
Now, something that is a huge kick in the nuts is there used to be the camera you could buy, and you could take the photos.
Oh, that's so sad.
You can't click them anymore, so you cannot see the
really?
photos. All of these pictures that people took and put on
Damn.
their walls are just gone. So all
Are
these
the-
sticky notes are still like accessible if Ripper would shut the goddamn hell up and
shut
let
the
me.
fuck up, cat. Shut up, dog.
It's
Both
like
of you shut
it's
up.
me and Bryceston's like skateboard setups
Yeah.
because this was the skate club.
Bryce's still a little. We're still little rippers out here, but yeah, when you're 28, your fucking bones hurt after an ollie, and you're like, I have to work. I have to work a job. I don't know if I'm gonna be skating that much.
But yeah, so the in terms of like other scamming, there was the falling Fernie. That was the big one, right?
You follow
That was what you got fucked up by when you're 12, and you're like, I think people in this world are good.
There's no
I think
evil.
people in this world really want to give me a shot at winning something free.
I'll do that.
Because there is videos like this. This video is called "How I Made $200
When you hear
a
Habbo
Day,"
Hotel,
playing Habbo
you probably
Hotel,
think about
and this
it
person just
thought
goes
of the
through and
game,
explains
purchase it
kind
with
of
real
like
money.
all the
Habbo
casinos.
is
Remember the fucking
basically the
casinos and
grandfather
shit.
of
I do.
Yeah.
just
And
promoted.
how they just like,
It's
oh yeah, and I
promo
mean like
video.
there was just
It's
straight up shit
basically
like this that's
subliminal
like,
messaging.
It's a game
I mean,
and
listen to
everyone
these
knows.
lyrics.
I need some more coins, I need some new clothes. I gotta look fly when I talk to girls. I need some more shoes and everyone knows that I'm so
Jake Paul,
popular.
buy that?
You gotta play nice, you gotta have
Buy
gold
that?
coins if you wanna be popular. You gotta
That,
have
what
gold
the
coins if you
fuck?
wanna
That
be
one, that
popular.
did sell me. That's when I was.
I remember reading in the
That was
newspaper.
me. I was
about-
like, I want to be special. I
Dude.
want to be cool.
but God, when you see ads like that, you're like, wow, they were pretty literal on what they were trying to do there. They were really, it's like the gotta catch 'em all type aspect with Pokemon. On just like it's all encompassing. You need all of it.
That really
Yeah.
is so
Well, 'cause
evil. Of like
People
a
wouldn't go to
fucking
your
mind
room. People
deception.
wanted to go to expensive rooms. Have any friends?
Yeah,
Who's
What
gonna
the
go?
fuck was that?
I don't know. That was
That's a
oh
lot
my
better than some countries. Oh goodness.
So yeah,
Yes,
this
we
guy's just
traded.
going around explaining
of the-
how like he would make the money. They would scam people in the casinos because it was just so easy. Someone gave you a piece of furniture, and then they would do this weird kind of bugs. Because Habbo was coded shittily.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we just scratched
yeah.
Ripper. This website's 20 years old. We just scratched
Older.
Ripper, and it glitched out and said he'd been scratched 0 times for a second.
Hmm.
So obviously, a dice rolling thing is you can manipulate it if you just know what the hell you're doing. So people would fuck with the odds and stuff and just be pulling in furniture, and then you would just sell it on a third-party site, get real money, and it was just like this dude's job, $200 a day. You can live off that.
I
Like,
wish
it's
there
fucking
was
nuts.
a way.
Like,
I really wish there was a way to put out, as much as I don't want to be on Reddit, like a Reddit post being like, "Look, I'm looking for any people that work at a bank. Have you ever come across someone that had like serious money invested
From, like,
in the Habbo
RuneScape or
Hotel? That's like,
Habbo or, like-
listen, if you give me this loan, I'm gonna get like 30 Jade Dragons, and I'm gonna pay that shit back so quickly. Like, I just want to
Dude.
find out any way that's possible." Be like, please tell me there's stories that exist like this.
these rooms are like claustrophobic, dude. Like,
Yeah,
there's
Jesus
so much
Christ,
fucking
what the fuck is
in
the point of
these-
I wouldn't
that?
want to be in that room.
I would hate to be in this room.
'Cause you had to pay to be a dealer.
Although I'm not gonna lie, the little chairs, I would also love to be in this room because it looks cozy at the same time, but it also
You
Like,
don't
look
even
at how-
do anything.
Yeah, it's the thing. You just
Fucking
sit
make your
there and
avatar sick.
you just sit there and you vibe, bro.
Like the ones where it was like a treadmill around.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
those
yes.
were sick.
There's
I had a
all
bunch
of
of
them.
those. I had a bunch of little platforms that would like move you to place.
Those were common in like the Smash or Pass or like the Hot or Not room,
yeah.
where just like female avatars are like behind a gate and you're just on a treadmill.
And yeah, you get
pass and you just get booted.
and then they they either open the gate and let you in or kick you. So then the next person just scoots forward. Like, all right, you're next.
Let's give it your best shot. Are you hot or not?
So-
Let us know.
I don't remember if it was in this video, but there was like the mazes, and it was shit like with the
Oh, yeah.
rollers and the teleporters.
They would go room to room,
and you would
right?
take one wrong turn, and it would throw you to like a room where you lost. So you would pay to start the maze, and then it was just super. And that's kind of fun because that's kind of like a
Yeah,
weird.
I
haunted
like
house,
that idea.
fun
I
house.
like that.
Yeah, out of all of the scams, that one feels the most like legit. But there was also the armies, right? Remember, like there was literally just like U.S.
there's
Army.
legitimately people shilling for the fucking U.S. Army at 13 years old because they're
Yeah.
like, if I give you fucking coins for this Habbo bullshit, you better go get your little friends to join the U.S. Army when they're 18.
my
They're like, yeah, Dad, sure, give me a
Like-
Habbo coin.
We'll just
because
search.
there's like stuff
But
like
like
that.
also the actual Habbo Army, you're right. But like
Yeah.
there were real people that were like, yo, are you guys gonna join the U.S. Army in like 6
Yeah, here we go.
years?
yeah,
set
so
the-
check out that, and they would actually pay people. People like
3,000
Yes.
hire Habbo characters, paid them in.
I want to know about that too. Oh, we're in here, right?
Bro, this is
oh, we're
a-
playing.
This is somebody's room.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at all this shit up here. Look how they even
Yeah.
do this.
Ask
I've
Wilson the
never seen
furry what his persona
Except for, like,
is.
I hop.
Yeah, the public.
Yeah.
So
Like
now,
the clubs or something, or
so I think they've added a stacking aspect because you used to have to kind of glitch stuff to
Oh,
stack it.
that's interesting.
Now
as
you can just
fuck.
bind it all together into like a unit
This
and drop
is
it.
so
That
much better
aquarium,
than when
that's-
we were fucking on it. I feel ripped off at how impressive this shit. Dude, 12-year-old me would have lost my goddamn mind the shit you can do with Habbo Hotel
sign in.
now.
Get on.
I probably could.
Get on that account. Save your animals. Your
Uh,
creatures.
yeah, I know, dude. I'm gonna go in and
Save
subscribe. Sorry, I
Ripper.
haven't been present for 3,000 fucking days. No, it would have been more like 4,000.
But, like-
Ripper's been alone for 6
No, more like 14 years. I got him like 15 probably.
Like these people are on a shift right now. Lady
No,
Liberty,
yeah, they
they're
have to
going-
work.
AJC, like these people are being doxxed and are
Dude,
working right now.
Dude, can you DM them like right now? Be like, listen, we really want to know. We're super interested. Can you tell us how
What?
much you make to do this?
They probably can't tell us
Let's
that.
try
They'll
it.
probably
Let-
get banned.
But be like,
Probably
we're
get
doing this
fired.
just out of curiosity. Like,
You're
we're
live-
Habbo. Oh, we're fucking veterans of Habbo Club. We deserve to know.
Listening.
I don't even friend request them. There's
Let-
like not
let's
even a
see
way
if
to
we can-
friend request them anymore.
No, I think you have to go up. You have to go
Oh, here
up
we go.
in line. It'd be like, look, we have a very real request.
I'm not gonna be able to DM him until
Oh, can you give him a gem?
maybe that.
Guys, we're gonna find out the answer to how much these people make to do this right
yeah,
now.
let's see.
Be like, look, we really.
Imagine like you're
No, wait. Start it off. Like, be like, listen, I have kind of a silly request, so that way, like, we're real. And like, be like, we'll whisper, or just do it. Just go all out for a documentary.
there we go.
Hey, maybe we'll-
Express post.
All right, let's
you
see.
can still be like kicked at whim, right?
All
Like,
right, so that
Yeah, they
one's
might kick
talking
me out
up
for saying
there.
this.
a serious
serious
question.
question.
Lady Liberty. Oh,
It's for a
this
documentary.
is very America. I
They're
love
gonna
those
kick me
bald
out,
eagles
bro.
that are just sitting.
No,
right
they're not
next to
gonna
the
kick-
coffee.
Lady
The
next to me
lady
can help you
next
with
to me
that
can help
question.
you with
Alright,
that
yeah.
question. Whoa, so wait.
There's
Oh,
Lady Liberty.
we're in.
Yeah.
We're in. Be like, listen, I really like. We
Hey,
want
same
to
cue.
know.
She said, "Wow, no."
What do you mean? Wow, no.
Hey, same cue.
Dude.
They
Look
said,
out.
Oh my god.
wow, no. Be like, well, did she just walk? Did she walk
Wilson the
away?
Fury just whispered to
Dang,
you.
no documentary.
This is a serious question for real. Yeah,
Oh,
talk to
yeah.
him.
Wilson the Fury. What's up, Wilson?
Yeah. I
He's
refuse
on
to
the
take part in-
far. Is he on the far left
I
up there?
refuse to take part in a documentary. Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Yeah,
Say,
no
okay,
way.
bye. You had your shot to be big, but you blew it.
Hey, yeah.
yeah. Hey, yeah, what's going on?
I refuse to take part in a documentary. Quit putting exclamation marks.
This is serious.
Yeah,
question, for
These people
real.
in this game are so strong.
What's
Like the
up?
online
Yeah, I guess I'll
interaction
get
in
over
Hub-
here. I'll get out,
Also,
I'll get out the
uncanny.
way. So they don't kick me.
Wilson the Furry, if you ever find this video, hello from the future.
Wilson the Furry.
You-
I'm so like caught up in this. I didn't even fucking register that his name is Wilson the Furry.
Yeah, I asked earlier. I'm like, ask what his
I
persona
didn't even
is.
register it till now.
But also, let's not go
Is he
there.
not? Is he not saying it? Where is he at?
It's wild because people treat this
Yeah.
like Second Life. Like people are in character on Habbo.
Yeah, they're in the
It's
army
not
right
like
now.
any other like online platform.
Man, I won't lie. If I was online right now and I saw that question fly up, and it's just like, hey, how much do you make? I would fucking laugh.
Yeah.
And I would get pissed off and be like, why can't you, like, how? This is a public platform. Come on, let us
Is he
know.
really
Why
not
not?
telling me?
Say how
Yeah, like, because what if you're
Unless
making a
there's a
lot of
reason.
fucking
Yeah.
money? Like, I want to know.
Hey.
You're making more than my actual fucking job. I'll go jump on Habbo Hotel and
Yeah.
answer
looking for a
fucking
new career
questions.
here.
If I convert it to real money, can I pay my rent with this? All right.
Hey, can I pay like 3 times my?
So-
oh no!
No, I did it. I don't think he was answering.
Oh, okay.
But probably not enough, I guess, if they're gonna hide it. I feel like
Guys, we're
probably...
gonna say that
How
person behind the
come?
desk makes about 90K a year USD.
Yeah,
No
90K.
way.
Let's spread it because they wouldn't give us the answer. We're just gonna speculate.
That's what's going in the documentary.
Yeah, we'll say like 90K just to sit behind the Habbo counter.
Now here's just some classic. This one's called like 30 things of what we used to love in old Habbo. There's a lot of montage videos like
shit.
this that are
Oh,
literally from
shit.
2006. with amazing
Bro,
This
music.
is what I
what?
remember, honestly, though.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my Habbo. That
This
other one,
is-
it scared me. I wasn't allowed in
The
that one.
hand!
The hand.
Dude, the fucking hand. Okay, I remember
Oh
this.
yeah. Oh my.
Tracks.
I remember
Got rid of
Jack.
tracks. Battle ball.
Battle Ball
Oh.
was good. That was a fun
Yeah, and you had to pay to fucking play it,
yeah,
dude.
that
It
yeah.
did.
sucked. Like,
That explains why I don't-
fucking way to run that.
and then your client would crash and be like, "Yeah, your money's gone."
Yeah, the game
Like-
didn't work on our end, but okay, we got paid.
Camera. Yeah, I can't believe they got rid of that. That
We had
sucks.
real memories invested in the fucking camera with the K, and now they're gone because Habbo doesn't want
Is
to
it-
fucking work how it should be working.
There is
Great.
like in a minute here, we're gonna talk about the slightly more sad aspect of this. But there was honestly potentially something with him in it with those fucking pictures, dude. That's just
Literally.
gone
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
fucking ever.
He was in some of those
He
photos.
had
and I
to
was
be
like,
of,
you
dude."
motherfuckers, come on.
Jumping tower. You did the dive.
Oh, dude.
Remember you like smashed.
I forgot all about. I haven't thought about any of this in like 10 fucking years.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It all is just
Holy
like
shit.
holy shit.
It's like a huge wave of nostalgia.
The loading screen, old styles, old home pages. There's like, this person really nailed this
Dude,
video.
they need
the
a
Baba.
where's the Baba filter?
Well, it's like a big
Absolutely.
deal when they got rid of it, I guess. Like,
But
bye,
what was the
Baba.
little PDA? That.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that right there, the console.
Eight
Yeah.
Freak 8. One new message. Oh man.
8 Freak 8.
Take me back, dude.
What,
eight.
what is that? Dude.
This is when nothing mattered. This was the simplest your life could be.
Yeah, you're like
Honestly,
13 years
yeah.
old, and you're just like, what can I do for fun?
And you're just on a conference call being like, hey, dude, what room are you in? Oh, dude, let me go there.
Dude,
Let's
yeah.
like.
Yeah, you go just
Old
like
pet,
fuck
your
it.
going
My
pet is
pet
still
pool.
alive. Old
Yeah,
Habbo.
man. There's some crazy shit in this, but yeah, there's like just like montages people made. They really.
That was a really good summary. That like
Yeah.
summed it up pretty well.
Yeah.
I guess a way to
2001,
describe Habbo
holy
is like
shit.
all the social part of how any of the action.
Yeah. No combat. No.
There's
fucking-
no
Yeah,
leveling up.
nothing.
No, it's just all the dude buying GF.
And we were just
I was
hanging
there
out.
Yeah.
I
scamming
mean, it was essentially
people.
just a virtual chat room, you know?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. What's crazy is there's besides these videos, there's not a lot of documentation of like classic images like this. Like these people.
Dude, the
Oh,
Raiders,
Raiders.
we raided. We definitely took part in.
Yeah.
So-
this part that I don't feel comfortable saying that we took part in, but
Now, I was gonna skim through it, but it's honestly like 9 minutes, and it's almost just worth it for people to go watch it on their own. The Internet Historian video about the
Yes.
Afro blockers
yeah.
encompasses it all perfectly. It explains
Yeah.
it all because it leached out into real life, and they were actually putting the signs up that were like "pools closed due to AIDS" and stingrays who also have AIDS. Like those were like shit like that was getting put up in like real pools. And there was this one lady in a news thing, and she thought like she was being targeted, and they were like, "We don't know who the fuck she is." And then they photoshopped like an afro on her, and they were like, and there's shit that said like "pools open," and it was like her with that fucking same afro that they
Oh
had
my
and shit. So it broke out of real life as 4chan tends to make stuff happen.
Yep.
But yeah, there's that classic design. Yeah, here was
Yeah,
that one
7,
pool.
Yep.
Shoot a movie and win. They really, and honestly, the way they were able to fund all this shit that kind of went nowhere. Cause like, remember that there was a bunch of celebrities? I can pull that up.
I vaguely
Wait, what?
remember it.
A bunch of celebrities would come visit.
On
And
Habbo?
yeah, look,
Yeah.
I have a full list here. It's nuts.
It
nuts.
was
So,
strange.
All I can think of
The
is
OG Travis Scott Fortnite was
Jesse
hotel.
McCartney. Jesse McCartney. What
Bo
the
did it first.
fuck?
they walked so
That's
Fortnite could run.
Habbo created.
Gorillas, though?
Gorillas,
That's actually
dude.
okay.
Gorilla.
I would have loved to see gorillas
That's
I
in
would've
in
Habbo.
Habbo Hotel.
That was like
That's
as we were there,
crazy,
dude. We like
dude.
must have just
Oh,
missed
man.
that.
That's huge.
I know, yeah.
Fucking gorillas of all.
Jordan Sparks.
Simple plan.
What the? Imagine just like.
Yeah, every
fucking-
once in
Madonna.
Dylan,
Dylan and
Sprouse?
Cole Sprouse?
both of them.
What year is
Oh.
that?
2008.
Oh, that would have been like prime time for them.
And yeah,
Wow.
they really
A hotel crossover.
Back before
Yeah.
whenever one of them went like
plain white tees.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
do you
was-
remember when like it was either Dylan or Cole that like they went to the university and they're just like I actually have been tricking you guys. Society is really strange or whatever. It was
What?
you don't know that?
I might.
He was being a real dude. Yeah, mark
put it-
that
I'll put it
down
up,
because
post if I
it's
can find it.
Strange Eons on YouTube has a very good video on it. But he was basically like, I'm 21 and I have one psychology class under my belt, and humans are like chameleons.
Yeah.
Oh my
We change to adjust to our environment. I'm not even joking.
Adam
That is
West?
that is a
Adam West,
tweet
dude.
that he made, but he also was on Tumblr.
Okay.
So like the Tumblr
Holy
crowd
fuck.
was like, "Oh, Dylan," and if or Cole Sprouse. I can't remember which one it was. Was it you're so like intuitive and smart? And it's just
Selena
like,
Gomez
Adam
and
West,
Habbo UK.
Jason Derulo. Wait, what the fuck?
Jason Derulo.
Why not U.S.? In 2010,
Caribbean.
she would have been pretty big in the U.S.
That's
Yeah, what
so
the
strange. Do you think that they remember this? Do you think that this is like a big
Ozzy
Ozzy
Osbourne.
Osbourne.
What?
Lady Gaga, bro.
I'm Felton. Nico Mel.
Oh, is
Mick
oh
Tom
yeah.
Felton.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Taylor
Make it-
Swift. Oh
What?
my god.
What?
Why is her name not blue?
Yeah, why is that not hyperlink?
Yeah.
How
Ah,
is that
Taylor
literally-
Swift.
There's no
What?
record of her actually being
These
there.
are
It's
like
just it's a
Taylor
rumor.
Swift.
Justin
Carly
Bieber,
Rae on
unknown.
420. Carly Rae Jepsen on
Oh, man.
420.
Dude, that would have been
The entire
when that
American
song-
Pie cast
In Habbo,
in
Netherlands.
2012.
Not Habbo, Netherlands.
This is a kids game. They got the
American
American
Pie.
Pie.
2012.
How
Yeah.
the fuck were they on?
Jeanette
Jerry.
McCurdy.
McCurdy. I hate
That's
my mom.
Marty Smiley twice. Sorry,
Oh, it stops
Think
after
it's there.
2015. That's so sad.
So-
I'm just on my first celebrity search. I'm still on fucking Gorilla
Oh, is it?
right now.
Is this?
Hey, this is Smiley. Welcome to Habbo Runway.
No
Do you have what it takes
fucking
to
way.
become
You've
Habbo's
gotta be-
#1 fashion designer? Let's find out.
Holy
Over the next few weeks,
shit.
you're gonna have to
This is
design
nuts,
your
it's
very
surreal.
own Habbo outfit and
He's
compete
at
with
Habbo
Habbos all
Hotel.
over the world for the ultimate prize. The very best designer will win
In
the
Burn the
unique
Trees.
opportunity to have
Burn
their
the
designs
trees.
turned into Habbo clothes and be worn by Habbos all over the world. And me,
What year
I'll
is
be the one.
this?
She came in like 2009, I think.
2000.
I would love to see an interview with her where they bring this up.
This is
You're
like,
just
this is
like-
like Nardwar level.
He's like, what the fuck are
Yeah.
you
So,
talking about?
Miley Cyrus, I heard that you were on Habbo Hotel in 2009, and she's like,
What are you
Oh
talking
yeah,
about?
Yeah,
you're
what
right.
the
Fuck,
fuck?
what was I doing? How do you
Know
know that?
Yeah.
well, you're Miley Cyrus. We have to know.
I love
Yeah.
Nardwar. I
Yeah.
watch every Nardwar video.
You judged a fashion competition. Like, no, I haven't. Yeah, in Habbo
Yeah,
Hotel.
you actually did. Welcome to British Columbia.
All right, we're back. But yeah,
we're back.
I guess
Back.
now is probably a good time to get into kind of like the more specific things that we were doing. So we had the skate club, but we also had Burn the Trees, which I think is your idea initially. All of a sudden, you just named the room Burn the Trees, and we just started rolling with it. It's a good,
Yeah.
it's an iconic name, and that's
Really, yeah.
that's all that comes
Deep in
up.
our lore.
It's deep in our lore.
Mhm.
And we tried to make it the BTT Army at one point when we were going to try to scam people out of stuff, but it just kind of fell apart because we were, you know,
What
didn't.
does
like
what does
7 of us and we
BTS
were
do
11.
For their like, what does BTS do for their like the little finger thing, or for
We'll
your,
do a
if you
BT
stand where you're like
We'll do a BTT one, Burn the Trees.
BTS BTT?
Now, so yeah, the room itself is kind of empty because there was a bit of a power struggle with the furniture between us and someone else, who we're not going to name, and that ended up with the room getting deleted on accident because he was rearranging everything. We were fighting on the phone, and the wrong button got clicked, and probably like $600 worth of fucking furniture was just deleted into the ether, which is a great game design, by the way.
He who
Yeah.
shall not be
Real
named.
phenomenal. It is. Go to the owner's inventory.
Yeah, when you delete a room, it should clear it out into your fucking hand, dude. Or
Yeah.
the owner, that's the perfect fix, and probably 4 lines of code.
By design.
I think I knew.
Yes, and ultimately that was my fault to some extent, and it was the other guy's fault. I will take partial responsibility for it if he will. And
But you were way more apologetic.
I was fucking upset,
the
bro.
Other, the, o- our
I was
other-
upset.
Our other friend was just like, I don't care.
That's what you get. Like, and it was like, all right,
It's like,
fucker.
What?
But our one buddy, the Burner 74, he was around a lot. He was part of the Burn the Trees army, and he passed away, unfortunately.
R.I.P.
And
Rest in peace.
God, he was a motherfucker, though. He was a very funny guy. But so this is what's crazy. So when I was looking us up, right? I was doing
Oh, is
research
this
for
the
this
surprise?
episode. Yes.
Yes.
When I was
okay,
looking
we don't know what
stuff-
this is. What he's talking about, we have no idea.
Because way back, me and Bryceston were drunk, and we went on Habbo in the middle of the night, and we went to one of his rooms, and we made a joke, and we were like,
I remember.
we were like, what if like he's in there and he just turns around and then like leaves, and it's like his ghost fucking with us on Habbo, and we were like dying laughing, like, and we were actually kind of scared as it was loading. We were like, oh fuck, dude.
And by the way, the Burner 74 was a very dry humor.
He would love that we're
Yeah.
talking
He
about
would love that we're
us.
making fun of him in his death because that's what he would have
His
wanted.
essence is
because
trapped in
that's what
Habbo.
would, yes, that's what would make him laugh. Is
So-
that.
What was crazy was I was searching up. So obviously I found your room, right? And I found the original Burn the Trees room, even though there's no furniture really in it. I was
Dang.
finding our rooms.
Yeah.
But when I was searching our names in the PDA thing, none of us were coming up at all. None of our accounts were coming up. I don't know why. I can't find our accounts, but I can find our rooms who are bound to the account with the name. So you search it in rooms, comes right up. Search it in PDA, doesn't come up. Weird, right? So I was like, let me search the Burner 74. I find all of his stuff, but I also find his account for some reason. Now, what was wild about me finding his account was he passed away 7-ish years ago, give or take. And when you see this picture here, you will see that he logged in on 1/5/21. Now, this
What
wouldn't be
the
that.
Fuck,
Now, this wouldn't
dude.
be that big of a deal if this number wasn't 2008, but this number being 2008 confirms this is his account. This isn't a
Yes.
recycled username, right? This
Yeah.
is the account. This is the last time it signed in. So I've told the people that I live with because they didn't play Habbo, so I didn't want to. I didn't want to spoil this crazy, insane, weird thing. I didn't want to spoil it for you guys, but I spoiled it for them because it doesn't matter as much. They didn't know him, but the only conclusion that we can come up with is that someone in his family found an old notebook or something because they didn't delete any rooms. They didn't fuck with any of the furniture. Any furniture he has left is still there. So it wasn't a hacker with malicious intent to steal furniture because they would have cleared his account out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also found that on Roblox, he made an account in the same year with the same username and also logged in right around this date.
What the fuck?
I don't fucking know. The only thing that makes sense
Dude,
is
you're gonna
that
be on the
someone.
Philip DeFranco show the next day. This is gonna be fucking.
But like,
What's up, you beautiful bastards? We have a fucking story coming out of Champaign, Illinois.
and you'd think, okay, maybe if he died, they would find the notebook and go on his accounts. 6 years later, they would go on the account. 6 years
yeah.
later, and also, maybe around his like birthday or the day he died. This date isn't near his birthday or the day he died.
Yeah.
This just doesn't make sense, but it feels like the fifth person, or I bleep that. It feels like the Burner 74 is the fifth person on this podcast right now.
He's in here in spirit.
And it's fucking nuts, dude. This blew me away. This felt like him trolling my ass.
Is it a scam?
'Cause,
That-
like-
he would do this kind of shit. He'd be like,
Yeah.
no, what are you talking about? I didn't log in. What? No, you're crazy.
Dude, I was sitting here in awe when I found this.
Yeah,
Like,
this
I
is-
actually got like kind of goosebumps.
So there's
like,
no other there's no follow up that maybe like Habbo or something was.
I mean, you'd think that,
popped in to just do like a CPU kind of like let's just.
but Roblox
that-
too. Roblox too.
That is really fucked up, and also
I
my
know.
mentality makes no sense because no fucking like entity should be able to log into anything of yours.
They should be able to see it, but not like it say you
You know.
logged in and they
Yeah.
had like
Right.
normal player access. Yeah,
That's-
like
Yeah.
that doesn't. They should be able to look
That's
at your
really
back end
interesting.
stuff, maybe.
Dang.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird mystery, right? And
That
it's
is.
fucking nuts.
That's right around the Jan 6 date too, dude. We got a Jan 6 in
Oh.
here.
He would go there just for shits and
Because the
giggles.
Jan 6er
To
in
rally
spirit.
the troops.
He had a Habbo. He got online. He made a Jan 6 room and was like, guys, listen, Joe Brandon, we
yeah,
can't.
dude.
And
So
we're
that
like,
that's
oh fuck, dude. No, you're not supposed to end up like this.
so that's all I had for just him. That was
Chance.
goddamn that
Damn.
was such a weird discovery. I did not expect that at
That is a
all.
crazy fucking surprise. That is a good
But,
one because he prefaced this before. He's like, I have a surprise and I don't want to ruin it. And I'm like, A Habbo surprise that I don't know about.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
we'll keep
told
it
Chris-
interesting. That is fucking wild.
I told Chris, I was like, it's like wild and like terrifying. I actually like kind of like it's
That is-
so
I mean,
bizarre
Yeah.
that it's like
I wonder
really
if I wonder if you can like maybe contact Habbo, be like, listen, so we have a what is the word, like a posthumous?
yeah
So
right.
we have a
login.
posthumous
some
related question
explanation.
towards one of our friends. He's been dead for a while.
And it's like
And why was this account logged into 2 years ago?
it's so bizarre, right? And it's like
Yeah.
it's like I'm not gonna ask anyone in his family. Hey, did you log into his Habbo
Yeah,
account?
that's,
Like,
fucked
Yeah, I mean, you
up.
can't lie.
but God, he used to get us to try to play Roblox. We were like, "Fuck you, we're not playing
No,
Roblox."
I'm not playing fucking Roblox.
Dude, he was ahead of the times.
He
Apparently,
was.
yeah,
By
'cause
like
it's blown up.
16.
So in terms of stuff that's been like taken away though, this fucking hallway, remember these hallways?
I
These were the
do,
best for
yes.
hide and seek. They're gone, dude. They're fucking
Really?
No,
gone.
why would they get rid of these?
There's some shitty version of it now that's not even like
Dang.
it doesn't even have any hiding places. And God, this was the best though. This free shit was more fun than the battle ball, honestly. It was
Straight
more
up,
Yeah.
fun than the
This
page.
shit is
I
all I
agree.
knew. I could only.
It's
Is
just
that on the roof? Is that accurate? I don't remember.
it was
In
on
my
so
head, it was on. I remember looking up.
yeah, the Habbo thing like broke reality because the hotel itself kind of like ascended physics because there would be like more than one rooftop and it was like what the
Also,
fuck? Like,
guys, there's a funny coincidence here that's not a coincidence. I've injected our friends here with the shrinking hormone that I've been injected with.
shut the fuck up.
And Chris is now shrinking down. My plan is working.
So do you remember that there was? So here's your, Habbo Hotel. The main one was just like
Habbo
a pretty
China.
simple.
Yeah.
thing.
I'm real big on Habbo.
Oh, Habbo
Different
Australia!
Hotels.
Habbo!
I
Yeah,
guess it-
dude. I
guess
only,
it's a
I only knew
chain.
about two of them. I knew about like Australia or like the,
Can we go on Habbo Australia?
or maybe I knew about France's or something.
Habbo.
But they're
Habbo
all
Hotel.
different. They all had their own little themed like thing. But what's weird was I remember interacting with people from other countries all the time.
The Habbo
So it must have been like the
Francais.
U.S. one was like maybe like the best, and just
Spain.
people would not care about their own server and be like, or not even know that there was a fucking Habbo Norway.
What's going
Yeah.
on with
Like-
Habbo Turkey down
So I
there?
imagine it's like
What is
US one, but you go to
Habbo.nl
like
or like whatever.
Habbo Netherlands. At the-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is up with Habbo Turkey?
What's up with Habbo Turkey?
Problems with access?
Wait,
like
hold
not
on.
even
What,
a
what was that
hotel.
entry into the wiki?
What?
Go down, yeah.
They were not happy at first.
Oh yeah. So they're not happy.
There were more not Turkish on this due to the IP. That's
What the fuck?
That's fucking.
why would they?
ridiculous.
Wait, look at that. This demonstrates the first time in history that a hotel was restricted to only those living in the region. In that region, what the fuck?
I love that this people care enough to fucking update this wiki and,
That's
put all this
insane,
info
dude.
on here. Oh, so that opened late. Wow.
Yeah, that's old. We were fucking like far done with Habbo at that point.
Wow.
And
Ma-
now,
I love how the manager is just Istanbul.
yeah, just in its entirety.
Who's your manager?
Wow,
Let me
look.
speak to your manager. Oh, it's Istanbul, Turkey. The cap.
Oh, do you
Is
think
that
I'm still
capital?
like?
Am I dumb?
I'm gonna get on the VPN.
Istanbul, Turkey.
I think so. We'll cover that on the geography episode.
What's the
But,
fun fact?
look, you can
Istanbul
still-
used to be
got a cool hotel.
Constantinople.
Ooh.
Constantinople used to be.
History.
I know my Turkish facts. Let me tell you.
But yeah, this,
I've got my Turkish delights. What is that? What is that
It's from
from?
Narnia.
Dude, I
like
fucking
life and
hated
food.
Bible study. Goddamn, fuck that shit. Sorry, Christians. Bryceston was forced to be confirmed to his church at 12. Part of our confirmation was watching the Chronicles of Narnia.
You were like, I want to go home and go on Habbo.
I would literally sit there. I'm not even joking. This is the best. I've never told this before. I would sit there. I was so
Breaking news.
tired because it's like fucking 7 a.m. and you're like 12 and you just stayed over at your friend's house and so like fucking stayed up until 2 and your parents picked you up. You're like, all right, time for Bible study. I would sit there with my knees tucked in. I would pull my shirt over my head so I could sleep. I would just be like, and they'd be like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, I'm in. And I would go back. Bryceston Bithia. I was in Bryceston Bithia. And I would just go down. I'd be like, oh, yeah.
Bryceston
What
Bithia.
are you doing? I'm like, ah, man. What's funny is in high school, I would also do that, but in the science lab, you have the stools because your desk is a stupid fucking little science bullshit. No, but I would lean over. I'd be like, I would
That's
like drop the
science.
pencil or something. I would just lean all the way down.
And go to sleep.
I would sleep like that.
Oh
and
my god.
Because Bryceston was a little shithead and like
They're
did
just gonna
not
see you're
care.
not in your desk then. Though, what do you
That
mean? Like-
teacher was so used to it that they're like, usually you see a student that's like, oh, I'm fully passed out. You like call the nurse immediately. I would just do it every day. I would just be leaning over and I would fall asleep just like,
Oh my.
Dude, and you know what? Speaking of
and
like
it worked
that,
well.
because what you would have been doing instead is there's now a Habbo phone app, and it works
Oh.
perfectly. Can you imagine if we had that?
That's what we
Like a-
always wanted.
Portable Habbo hotel.
It would have been bad, bro, if we were able to just like look how easy this is. Like it's just pulling up that quick.
Wow.
Like you're just
Wow.
in. It's the same as the computer. You just tap around and type in shit.
What's funny is we do have a direct memory because Bryceston was a little spoiled ass child and had a BlackBerry Curve for some fucking reason.
Oh, yeah.
work,
At 14, and we would like in the computer lab in junior high, I'd be like, let me get my BlackBerry out, and I'd be like, we would check all the time to see if Habbo just miraculously somehow had like a mobile agent to where you could get on and use it.
2007.
And you're
Yeah,
just like,
using
oh,
mobile
it just
browsing."
won't fucking load.
AT&T net.
Can you imagine if we could play Habbo Hotel on the go? And we're
Well,
just like,
that-
oh.
That was when like Snake was still the only game on your phone too. So like
Pretty
when
much,
you'd
yeah.
get it on your
Yeah.
desktop and that shit would start whirring when the rooms would load.
Also,
now
Bryceston got in fucking trouble for using MySpace mobile too much because in 2007 you don't have internet as prevalent as it is. So I was
Loading 500 images every MySpace page
that
you went to.
AT&T bill was astronomically high because of me, and I got my internet shut off on my BlackBerry Curve, and I was
I
sad.
bet-
I was mad.
That was like when the
I was
fam-
sad,
Like
man.
per kilobyte is how they charged you.
Yeah, it was like you have 100 megs for the
It
whole
wasn't
family
even
for
worth
3 months.
it.
Like,
It wasn't even worth it. You would like sit there and wait 5 fucking minutes for like MySpace to be like, what's
Except-
See, this
up?
was before
We're gonna
unlimited
load-
texting was the norm.
Yeah,
Like
no.
you still paid per minute.
Yup.
My first cell phone plan was like 200 X a month.
wow.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot of Habbo merch. I honestly have some of
Oh, that's a sick fucking shirt.
There's this pin that I bought off of Lowly Can't Art, who
Whoa,
I
what is
cannot.
that?
It's a Habbo couch pin.
Oh wow.
Let me see that. What the fuck? That's, sick
That's
as
awesome.
shit.
Isn't that awesome?
I would
That-
rock a Habbo
It
shirt.
looks exactly
So
like
the artist
it.
doesn't
That's
make those
crazy.
anymore, actually. So they stopped in like 2020. They like started and stopped within 2020. So
Wow.
It's like it's sitting in like a little fucking scan machine at work.
little pin scanner.
That's crazy.
That is.
There are
like,
people that make Habbo
100%
club
how that
badges
actually
now.
looks. That's incredible.
So I have some of the
love
only
that.
merch of Habbo, but it looks like they used to like it was better this way with the old hand.
Wow.
There used to be
That is
so
so
Shirt is
sick.
actually
That
I know,
is
right? I
pretty-
want
Like
this.
just in the saying, it was better this way. The fucking hand from what I would assume someone that doesn't know is like, is that a fucking hand from God giving you shit? It
Well,
was
it's just
better
a sick
this
shirt
way.
in the first place.
Like
and
that's
everybody
Yeah.
gets
so
it. It's
like
a Habbo shirt.
mysterious. That's
Yeah.
like I want you to think about what this means.
Dude.
That's
that-
can I? Where can I buy that?
I'll
Honestly, I think
I
I
kinda
wanna
wanna
buy
get
that
yeah,
mine.
we're
fucking
all gonna
shirt.
buy
That's
this the
sick.
second this episode's
That's
over.
so
if
like
we can find
cryptic.
it.
Also, yeah, I see that we got the
Here's our
cross going on
cards.
here.
We got a cross of the the gaming cards and so
Oh
a lot
my
of
God.
lot of Habbo ones.
Hello.
Here are their NFTs.
Oh yeah.
So they were
this is the
just
part-
dressing
yeah.
a guy up basically,
Not good.
and they're like, "Yep, here you go. Here's your
Hey, Habbo Hotel.
you get
God
the
damn.
Ultra trippy.
Hey,
ultra
Peter,
trippy
check out these
NFT. It's just a
fucking
robot."
Scumbags.
Ultra trippy, brother.
There's like
the
a little.
couch,
It's out
there
of
it
clay.
is.
Here, this I think is official also, but I couldn't find out to buy that one either. People making the little tiki
Wow.
things. This was the big NFT site thing they were doing. This Habbo X.
This Elon Musk was
Habbo.
behind this.
But I also find they had giveaways. Look at they had fucking like skateboards of like
What?
Habbo text speech.
I want to know what that skateboard is fucking made. Who made that deck? Who made that?
All I could find was like
That is
people on
pretty
Reddit being like, "Remember when Habbo used to make like shit like this?"
This is like a 2008. Right, this is
somebody
got
like won this.
CD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my.
ASL.
Also, guys, I
remember
want
the
to throw out.
emojis?
Dude, I heart Baba.
Guys,
knows
speaking
about
of skateboards, I just want to throw out this man next to me selflessly granted me his real skateboards deck in 2011, and I snapped that shit doing a back 180 down a 4 flat 6 on
Granted
the
it to you?
campus of the University of Illinois. And I just want to say thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
I owe you a new skateboard deck technically fucking 12 years
Was
later.
Interest. Dude,
Yeah, you did interest on
What is
that.
that?
It was a good
Copy.
skateboard though. Like I did not mean to snap.
What
it.
was it? Was it that mystery deck?
It was the real skateboards.
Oh yeah.
you guys
It was a
remember?
good fucking deck. I just
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna go big, and Bryceston went too big.
You guys remember these emojis?
I know.
Remember what you had to do? You had to press like Control and then like a couple numbers on your numpad.
I vividly remember.
I
you trying
do.
tell-
I do
telling
remember
me how
that.
to do that, and
With the
Not being
numbers,
able
with
to
the
figure
normal
out how
numbers,
to-
like, because that was always, it was like everyone was always like, it's not working, and then you'd be like, no, the number's on the right, like, oh shit, these, like all of over here. Like,
11-year-old me could not figure.
but yes, dude, I did not remember these until I just zoomed in on here. They had the coffee and the lightning bolt, and you could do the little skull.
Holy shit! Yeah, that goes back. Oh,
Wow,
I don't like
ASL.
ASL being on there. That's weird.
that is a little weird. I was just thinking that the ASL thing. So yeah, these were
Shit,
like.
Do you do American Sign Language, sweetie?
So these are like tarot cards of Habbo almost. Look at
That's
this
so
fucking
weird.
shit. And like this art book, like this is sick, dude. Just like a clean ass,
That
almost like Where's
is-
Waldo of Habbo
Holy
is.
shit,
a-
that's cool as fuck.
I mean,
it's like almost 3D.
I do wish companies stuff like this.
Yes.
it's, you know what? Because it's wild when they try it. It's like Bethesda does it for like Fallout 76, and they're like, get your leather satchel, and then it's like polyester, and everybody's like, why the fuck are you like loot crating us?
Lightwood lemonade.
Yeah.
Also another great internet historian video. Check that one
Dude,
out.
they fuck up stuff so bad nowadays. It's like they can't make the bottom dollar
it?
work to make these
Right.
happen. And make,
14 times.
Japan
the
It's just
still-
not maximized.
yeah, Japan still does it though. Japan still is like, here's an art book. Here's like when like like Earthbound came, it came with a strategy guide that was like 140 pages with all this art.
It had a scratch and sniff.
Like
yeah.
Japan
Mhm.
still does it, but no one. Every time an American company tries to do it, they shit the bed. And but yeah, dude, like I where is this merch? This like Habbo merch? I
That's
need it.
fucking.
Look, it's
Oh,
someone 3D
dude, I
printed
want
this whole
something
ass
like
thing.
that.
Wow.
Nightnator.
That is such a comfy view right there.
It's
to
a
just have a
clean-
little like
the
slice of
rollers.
Habbo in 3D.
So I could find a couple of these. The Habbo, the trophy here. You can get the 3D model of this online to like print it and put it in shit. I don't know about the other
MC.
stuff, but some of this stuff actually has.
It
Like,
was really impressive.
I know, right? It's like perfect. The perspective and everything.
Yeah.
It's
That's
such a comfy ass room, dude. I'm gonna go out on my own defense and say my little Habbo room is the comfiest room you could be in. Fuck all the
Oh my
haters.
god.
Dude,
No,
go
I
back to
think
that
that-
room right now.
I think
Nah.
that giant casino is a little comfier.
Nah, I
Lose
beat the
yourself in the
casino.
grass
The
of the
casino's too
room.
claustrophobic for the people that are claustrophobic. My room has space.
I'm gonna play a couple ads. Remember these classic Habbo ads? They made it look so much more like dynamic because all this shit's like falling from the heavens.
It's like a 6-minute loading screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, literally. In that time period, it's like this is gonna take a fucking a decade to load.
Yeah, somebody be like, come to this room. You'd be like, dude, I'm gonna have to like.
No.
It's gonna be like a little
It's gonna
bit.
pop
Yeah.
up bit by bit by bit. I'm on a Windows 90 fucking 5 computer, by the way.
You
Wasn't
had that.
weird to have like
You had that big keyboard too, the one with the weird split.
Oh,
That's supposed to
ew.
help carpal
my,
tunnel.
so
Yeah.
my parents had a keyboard that was one of the keyboards when you hold it out, but like imagine where your hands are. Let's make them like what you think would be comfortable. It's just weird. It's angled.
Yeah.
It's angled, and you also have an MP3 function that's just like MP3. Play your favorite MP3. You're like,
Everything could do
MP3 button,
MP3.
baby.
Brink 92.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, they make it look a lot
yeah. Was
crazier
it
than
weird?
is.
It
do
wouldn't have
remember.
been. It wouldn't have been 10 years yet. 1995 to 2000. It would have been slightly over 12 years. So
All
like,
in Habbo.
yeah, that's pretty bad to use like a 95. No, this would have been XP. When was XP?
Probably about this time.
Right after 2000.
You probably either had
2001.
98 or XP.
I did have XP, but the tower that it was running on was like a Windows 95 ass tower that had Windows XP. So it was.
There's ME.
We had Toontown on it when Toontown was a big thing, and that bitch
Dude.
would not run.
Screaming.
It would not
Hot
run.
as fuck.
I'm like, okay.
We 7 frames.
We played Toontown a couple months ago. Remember? I cannot.
Really?
It was. It would not have been fun. I feel like.
Does it
Toontown-
work?
Dude, Toontown
There's
was,
like a
was
ghost.
crazy.
There's like a server that's like a
I don't-
ghost server.
I've never really watched any like YouTube documentary. I've never searched out Toontown as like I went back to Toontown like 15 years later. But
Remember
dude,
there
when
was like
Toontown
nothing.
was big.
We couldn't even do anything there.
It was like
we
it
got
was fun, except for it was only fun when you went to someone's house whose parents gave a fucking a fuck of enough to like invest in a computer that could run it.
actually run it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it was at my house, when they're like, "Oh, you guys don't need a computer for anything crazy, right?" Okay. We tried to run Toontown. It was fucking suck ass.
Because it pulled up
It was-
fine on these like $2,000
It was
computers. Like, it was
so
like
Yeah.
slow. It was like painfully slow.
we got the 3080 Ti running Toontown smooth
Yeah,
nowadays.
literally. It's just like everything is so easy almost.
Oh, it's just like an
nowadays.
American version of this.
Oh, ew! The fucking standard room you start off with.
Hey, that's where I live. I lived
Okay,
in the
I'm gonna say I'm
standard.
gonna revoke
I
that
lived in the
you.
standard room with beginner furniture, whatever they give you in the starter pack. I had that.
Yeah.
I
That's
think it was
me
green.
being like classist right there. I was a classist ass.
Oh, it's all right. Though. It's all right. I
See, I
I
mowed.
wish I could be more.
Yeah,
wish
so,
I could be rich.
so
be
I mowed a
poor.
lot of lawns to get where I was in Habbo.
Worked.
I mowed my parents' lawn.
Mowed your own lawn.
once every 2 weeks, and I was given $20 each time, and it was going to Habbo.
Look at this shit.
jump in, jump in.
I don't think I ever saw a Habbo come.
I
don't
don't
know
know
where they
where
were
the fuck they
playing.
would play.
Yeah, same. I'm wondering the same
Cartoon
thing.
Network.
No.
But that would be where they would. They probably did.
Yeah, I wonder, cause like I wonder if these were like maybe like more YouTube-y, like they would just be on like other Flash game sites. and
Probably
stuff.
like addicting games.
Newgrounds.
On a
or
tangent
something.
that's slightly related, have you guys ever had that moment where you're super invested into something and you see an ad for it out in the wild and you're like, I know no one's fucking talking about this. I had that with the I've brought this up before, but the Gran Turismo 3 intro, the
Okay.
Lenny Kravitz song, "I'm gonna go my way." It's like a remix, but like you're stupid and you're 8 years old, so you're like, oh, this song must only be the intro for Gran Turismo 3. And then I heard it on the radio and I was like, no,
You
this
thought
is
it
the
was
Gran
fucking-
Turismo 3 song. Like, have you ever had that like with any property that you're interested in?
The home movies, that Adult Swim show.
Yes.
That song played as like a radio bump one time on something, and I was like blown
was it like
away.
88.7?
Yeah, maybe, and then also the Always Sunny music is all just like
yeah,
copyright
yeah,
free.
yeah.
So I'll hear that randomly and be like, "What the fuck?" Oh yeah, duh. It's not like, yeah, but that's so Always Sunny in my head. All of that music, and it's not actually like
It's a
theirs.
magical moment when you're like, I'm really perceiving this right now.
Small world moment. Yeah.
It's a small world moment.
So
is
here's
the
a
best
more
way.
modern Habbo commercial, actually.
We bring you an exclusive interview with
Oh,
the man who
God.
went undercover to seek out the mastermind behind the craziness and creativity of the world's largest hotel.
This is a fake voice. I don't.
God.
Personality-packed parties, crazy contraptions, spectacular snowball fights, and
TikTok
thousands
voice.
of
I went on
imaginations
Habbo
running
Hotel.
wild. These
It
are
was
just a
still
few
fun.
of the
This is
reports
what
of
I
people
saw
who
on
have
Habbo
ventured
Hotel.
inside Habbo Hotel. Here now is a man
It
who
literally
has
did the
seen it
same
all
cadence of speech I
firsthand.
just did.
Tell us, how did you find it? People check in every day.
He's like, this
Okay, so set the scene. You're in the lobby. It's time to
I don't
assume
like
your new
this Habbo
identity.
Hotel
The
ad.
Habbo I
This
remember.
is
Nah.
not the good Habbo.
Now here's that really
Wow.
weird. I found footage of. I think it's Sulaki is the company.
Yes,
Sulake. It's like Swedish. I found footage of
not to be
the
confused
company,
with
bro.
Souvlaki.
who works in a
The
place
Slow
like
Dive
this.
album, Souvlaki.
This is it.
Oh, is this the
This
one you were
is
talking about
this is
earlier?
who was pulling the strings behind
Oh,
us having fun, dude. This is them playing Wii bowling.
Is that blonde? Wait, go back. Was that blonde Jen Psaki? Right. No, it was not blonde Jen Psaki. Never mind.
It looks like they're having fun.
Somebody's hit
Fun,
me with
yeah.
a fucking inflatable hammer while I'm
Okay,
trying to work.
trying to code.
Imagine you're like a day
we gotta
behind.
push this out today. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, idiot! Remember this was 2 weeks ago, and then we gave you a bunch of other side projects to work on. Yeah, this is due tomorrow. Doink, doink. I would have been like, if you don't fucking leave me alone, I'm putting in my 2 weeks, and I might not even do the 2 weeks. I might fucking leave your ass like today.
I will be gone.
Fuck off.
We can address one problem. People aren't buying enough furniture or the rampant child predators on Habbo Hotel. Oh, well, I guess let's just focus on the Fernie right
Let's
now.
mute everyone for a week, and then we'll do that.
the
So,
great
yeah, do
mute.
you remember that, Chris? So when that pedophile stuff happened, they did the Great Mute, which was a full week where they were like, we're going to just have everyone be quiet for a week, as if that fixes anything.
Yeah.
And doesn't just let you do it again after the week's
Yeah, what the
up.
fuck? You're like, all right, I guess I'll just take a week off.
Yeah, I'll go hone my craft as a pedo
No one
and come
can
back
talk.
stronger.
Yeah.
It was so innocent with. I don't know. No, it was perfect when we were on it.
It was not a single evil soul.
I was so innocent that I thought me like lying to people, chatting with. It's just I thought I was the
Oh,
badass from
yeah.
space. I wasn't.
My conscience was pure on and dude, sometimes you do feel bad for lying to somebody on Habbo, and then you realize, oh, I'm trying to get, like, people are trying to, like,
Yeah. There's a
What
lot of
are
these
you
music videos.
doing?
And then we'll go back to the pedos. But a lot of people made these music videos.
This is just regular music. I saw it.
It's dropped. It's cost
Believe
millions to make.
The biggest musician, pretty much objectively on this earth, was just like at one point, "What's up? I'm going live on Habbo. What's up?"
It's me, Taylor Swift.
Does anybody stream Habbo on Twitch?
That's
a
great.
really good-
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We're gonna look into that. If
You
not,
can
we
probably
should
go
be the
on
people to
Twitch,
do it.
like, do you have, just go to the Twitch. Like,
Oh,
what
yeah, I guess,
games people
yeah.
playing.
Let's just like. Habbo.
That's yeah. Let's find out now. Let's find out.
Habbo.
Three
viewers.
One
Oh, there's
person,
22,000
3
followers. There's
views.
one live.
Wait, right now? Oh, someone is doing it right now.
No way.
AFK.
Oh, AFK.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
They're doing a French Habbo.
So here's
Habbo safety music.
So these are a
video.
lot of the music videos, and some of them are better
Oh.
than others. But look, people were making whole ass just like
Dick like diamonds. Yo.
Diamond.
Oh my.
it's slowed down. Why'd they slow it down? Go ahead and give that a like from Dave's account.
Give it a like 9 years ago.
Hell
Doubled
yeah,
it.
doubled it.
Yeah, doubled it.
But
Yeah,
yeah, so
gave
this-
them a good little bit of endorphins there. A little
Do
bit of serotonin.
So here's this weird beta. This is called Mobiles Disco, and this is what Habbo was in 1999 when they were like
Holy shit.
tested it out. Isn't this weird?
Yeah, I got like a weird here of
That's
what
like
I.
really
Yeah.
for 1999. When you imagine what Neopets was in 1999, this is like levels, like ages above that. Holy shit. That's really interesting.
Yeah, it really just shows like it walking around. He's just like, yeah, I walk over here, I walk over here. Here's like a party room, and this actually became the layout for one of the clubs, I think, sort of.
Yeah, I think so. Like
yeah.
I'm looking at it, and I'm
It's like,
feeling
oh,
like
yeah.
I kind of remember that.
Every room is furnished.
This for 1999. This is great.
I know,
This
right?
is still free, right? Like,
So I think you can access this. There's
oh,
people.
was it beta?
Well, there's people that do the thing like they did with Toontown, where they host the server on their
Oh,
own
yeah.
and sort of. But there's
Gotcha.
like 4 people on it ever. So yeah, there's.
Hmm.
It's not really anything, but like someone is still trying to like.
I just want to know who those 4 people are.
Yeah, are they hanging out
You
with
know,
each
like-
other? What is
What causes somebody to log? I guess stuff like this.
Like commitment to it. Like if you're
Yeah.
that far into it.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, dude, I just hang out in the Habbo. A couple hours a day.
So there are the
Damn.
true hardcore fans here.
Let go of mine.
I just,
Oh yeah, you gotta unscrew that.
We're going to holding
but it's
mics.
wrapped around. So
Oh, I got you. Oh, look at that tattoo.
just because
Who's
this
getting that
chair
tattoo?
doesn't go. I was just way too far forward. I was
Yeah.
just like this the
Actually,
whole
that
time.
sounds like you're making fun of Bryson's shortness surgery he just got, and
So-
I really
You gotta adjust to it, and you're gonna be this way.
I
the
know.
rest of your
I really
life.
need to get my.
You gotta get used to it.
I have my head in my ass willingly because I'm like, oh yeah.
So there are the people that are a little bit bigger fans than us, apparently. And they've decided to brand their body forever with Habbo stuff.
Habbo Club.
So
Hey,
we
have to
represent,
late.
you know.
It is not too late. We could go right now and do this.
I will say, it is a cool reference.
Oh, dude. The J Dragon.
Oh my god.
There it is, dude. Look at this shit. There's a
That would be really funny.
there's a pretty that's on his wrist. There's a pretty good handful. That's like truly that's like their avatar
That
on their
one, I
forearm.
don't
They
know.
really
I don't know about that one.
No.
Ooh, yeah.
Baba. I would get a Baba tattoo.
just Baba, yeah.
Just like the
Bubba.
bubble saying
Yeah.
Baba.
That is a very.
That would be a dope tattoo.
I
That
don't.
would
I don't
be.
like that. I don't like that couch right there.
Baba tattoo.
Baba.
Oh.
Four Baba tattoos. These are in different.
There could be 4 more.
Dude,
Give me
honestly,
4 more.
Times like 100.
Realistic.
We're
Guys,
gonna buy that
let's all
shirt.
commit to Baba tattoos.
I'll give
Buying the shirt,
Let's get
getting
them
the
all.
tattoos, logging back in, getting my old account. I'm
Yes.
fully committing
We're
now.
Now I
back.
want
This
to
is a
just
new
like
step.
I'm getting a
in life.
full-time job working at the U.S. Army at Habbo Hotel as well.
Dude.
But
So
yeah,
like hit up the U.S. Army and be like, this would be a really good YouTube video to be like, look, I went to the U.S. Army with what I wanted. What I wanted was to be like, can I get a little bit of a pay cut if I go on Habbo.com and I advertise and I actually show you numbers that I signed up 18-year-old men to join the U.S. Army? Can I get a little bit of commission?
They
yeah.
gave me 5 free games of Battle Ball. I would.
That's better than money.
I get paid.
That's
Habbo.
better than USD right there.
So here's this. We got the classic, the big, all the big raid.
Oh
Never
man,
never
never
forget.
Oh my god.
At the real hotel. Remember him? Remember Frank?
I remember.
do,
I
yeah.
remember. It.
Yeah. You left your lights on in your room. You
Did
get
he go to jail? What the fuck's up? Oh, it's sleeping.
Is this real?
No. This is
No.
Oh, I also didn't read. I can't
I was
read.
like,
so
I, don't,
I was
I
just
don't
looking at the
actually
picture and moving
remember
on.
Seeing the monthly electricity bill, I was like, how have I played this and never seen this?
that you were getting. I
Never
mean, they were just
mind.
charging your home phone like for all the electricity. You
Dude, that would be
use.
insane.
Put my parents' mortgage up for Habbo coins.
But yeah,
Dude, like,
dude.
nothing my mom and dad's credit card numbers won't pick.
Digital real estate, baby.
But yeah, dude, that's all I got. That was kind of Habbo in a nutshell for anybody that hadn't experienced it. That was our experience
A
with
nice
it.
First
little
metaverse.
recap.
Truly. And they
It was, yeah. I
They-
agree.
oh man, they did something. I'm just realizing the picture's not in here and it should have been in here. But they did do something
Keep kicking the
Habbo
table, sorry.
metaverse. I'm glad
They
you
really
I'm-
do like a VR.
I'm glad you said that, bro, 'cause
Habbo, no.
this would've
Come
accidentally
the
got
fuck
left out.
on.
You can only
I'm here for it, honestly, though. I'm here for Habbo hanging
Dude,
on
guys,
to
let's
whatever
take-
they
no,
have.
let's take our
I don't
big
care
accounts
how low
right
they
now.
have to go, as long
Get
as
us
they
all back.
continue
Yeah.
to exist.
Let's take all of our money. Let's combine it. Let's put it into Habbo NFT. Do you know what I'm saying?
Probably about 4 of those got bought overall. Here we go.
No way.
Habbo's
Four.
opening a hotel in the Sandbox metaverse. I did not look into this that much, but there's a picture of 3D Frank.
Yeah, that's
Oh, what is that, Habbo? Is that the sound of you taking a big fat
Return to the
fucking shit on
metaverse.
your legacy? Yeah. it is.
Gotta evolve with time.
I mean, well, it doesn't seem like it worked though. Unfortunately, if they did.
Yo, what's up? We're Habbo Hotel, and we have diarrhea 24/7.
Oh my god.
Now
Sometimes.
the original CEO of Habbo, I did look into it. He went on to make Zynga, the ZYNGA.
No shit.
Yeah, so that's like a
Wow.
big deal. And then the other guy, the current guy, came from another company. I forgot where, but it wasn't as like substantial as that.
Prolific.
nothing as big as Habbo.
Yeah, Habbo and Zynga, because Zynga was fucking
Zynga's huge.
everything for a while, dude. All of them, like the Mafia Wars and like Farmville, I think were
Dude,
like
all that shit on
Zynga.
all those MySpace games.
Yeah, I think that was all of it. So it made sense, same kind of realm of shit, but yeah, dude, that's Habbo. I'm glad we were able to get this in because I don't know if we're ever gonna be able to get this crew together, the original Habbo crew.
Yo,
Ecstasy,
Squabbo Hotel. Squabbo
Viper
Hotel.
Lover 94.
F15, 23, 35.
Mr. 1111.
Holy shit! Thank you for watching, everybody. It's
all
been a
Habbo dance out.
while.
I heart Baba.
ASL.
So your USC for NFT